What is going on, YouTube? You know what? We're going to change this behind me here. Hold on one sec. There we go. That's much better. What the...
Access granted.
What's going on, YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a great day today. We are going over pickups. Look at this beautiful thing. Says thank you and have a nice day. Well, that poor guy behind me isn't gonna have a nice day. He just got a knife to the face. That said, I've got 11, 12, 13, 14, something like that. We're just gonna burn through them all in this video so we can be done, because there ain't no point in carrying one over. All right, so I'm gonna start the video out actually with a little bit of a digression. First off, this is where you want to go. Well, this is where I'm gonna go. It's called Galaxy Games, buy, sell, trade, vintage and modern games. And he has 3 locations. He has one in Palm Bay, one in Melbourne. Well, there's a flea market in Renegers, it's called, and I know that there's one in Melbourne and there's one over here close to me in Mount Dora. I've never been to the one in Melbourne, so I'll be going there. So he has 2 stores and one at a flea market. So definitely looking forward to checking him out and doing some videos. But while I was at the toy show, before I go back to these are the 10 games, I picked up trading cards. I know, right? What's wrong with me? $2 a pack. I picked up Batman Returns. Yep, smells like 1990. 91, I was close. I was off. Forgive me. I also got this Batman Returns, 1991 as well, I can see in the back. And this one's definitely going to be a little bit newer because this one is Batman Forever. Now what I want to do is I want to open these up with you guys. 1995. So this video is going to be a little bit longer, so bear with me. But we're going to crack into these. So let's start with, this is definitely after this. This should have been first. So we're going to do this one first. Batman Returns. We're going to open these up. First time these things have ever been opened since they were sealed in 1991. And I have some of these somewhere in my room. I don't know where, but here we go. Somebody right now is screaming, no! Relax. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Michael Keaton, the best Batman ever was, ever will. That's a cool card. Batman blows it. What else we got in here? What in the name of? I have no idea what. The mayor, Max Schreck, and his son, Chip, are flabbergasted as a giant Christmas present is wheeled into Gotham Plaza. And this is addressing Gotham. Look at that. Oh, baby, look at that. Batman. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, wrong Batman soundtrack. Fearsome felon, good old Penguin. Peering out of the darkness. That ain't creepy. Tell me that doesn't look like Pennywise a little bit right there. Who else we got here? Destroying his life support. What do you want? Chick-fil-A on a Sunday would be nice. Feline on the prowl. That is 1 pack. Open. Batman Returns. Next pack here. 15 super cards. Here we go. Yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's old right there, baby. Batman. Look at that. Michael Keaton just looks mad. I mean, he's like, look at that. There's even stuff on the back here. So that's like a, oh, Tim Burton, right? There with him. Then you have this one, which shows him flying down. Poor guy getting thrown. The Batmobile is on the back of this one, so I wonder what's on the front. Oh, yeah, the Batmobile is on the front. What do we have here? We have another Michelle Pfeiffer, Michael Keaton moment there. That's weird. There's literally Danny DeVito right down there at the bottom, and all these people are overhead. I remember that scene, but I don't remember, like, that must have been a really quick scene where he jumped. Good old Max Schreck. Danny DeVito there. Who else we got? Oh, look at that. Another one. Catwoman, Max Schreck. Yes. Ooh, 30 years of just being stuck together in whatever environment they were. Oh, I had that the wrong way. It's supposed to be like that. Almost done. 2 to go. And then we're done with Batman Returns. What a shame. And our last one. Anyways, so that is Batman Return cards. And we have 6 cards. They really cheaped out when they got into the later 90s. Try and open that. First one we have is Mind Over Madness with Jim Carrey as the Riddler. Val Kilmer driving along in, what is that, like a little MG. Next we have Chris O'Donnell, good old Robin. Batman. Dream Terror, well you ain't kidding, creepy. And our last one is the Riddler with, oh my gosh, I can't remember her name right now. It's not Michelle Pfeiffer, right? No. So anyways, 6 cards, can't remember her name. Plus the 15, plus whatever's in the first pack, which is 8 plus 1, so 9. So whatever that comes out to be, because I'm not good at math. That's why I use a calculator. That's why I use a computer. Remember when we were kids? And they were like, you need to learn how to do this by hand because you'll never have a calculator ready. Boy, did we prove them wrong. You got a calculator everywhere you turn is a calculator. Let's get into these pickups. Okay, so these, woo, look at that. That's a lot of games. Most of them are big box ones. Well, not big box, but like, you know, multi-disc. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 multi-disc ones in there. And yeah, let's talk about them because there's some good ones in here. We're going to start out with Dreamcast. Okay, Dreamcast is the first one we're going to go over. I only picked up a couple extra from him. First one is Tomb Raider Chronicles. Love Tomb Raider. This is the Chronicles. There's a comic series it's even advertising for right here. Anyways, Tomb Raider Chronicles. In light of Lara's recent disappearance, these closest to her gather together at her estate on a gray, rainy day for memorial service in her honor. Dodo. We'll find out if it's any good. Next one I picked up is Armada. Do you have what it takes to defeat the alien Armada? I wonder if this is like a side-scrolling shmup. VMU compatible, standard controller, 1 to 4 players. Compatible with Microsoft Windows CE. Alright, so that's 11 PlayStation 1 games, and we're starting out with Final Fantasy VIII. This is the Greatest Hits edition. I am not a fan of Greatest Hits, as I've told you before, but I'm not super picky. It is what it is. Anyways, you have discs. What do I have here? Disc 4. There's disc 2, it says. And if you flip over here, there's disc 1. And right behind it is disc 3. So there you go. You got all 4 discs in there. Final Fantasy VIII is now in the collection. Talking about Final Fantasy, we might as well burn through Final Fantasy. I have Final Fantasy Anthology right here. This one has 2 discs. There's disc 1. Here's your manual. Good old Emmanuel. And there's disc 2. This one is 1 disc. We have Vandal Hearts. Is that how you say it? Vandal Hearts. But it is only 1 disc, even though it's a big box, which is weird. You can see right here, 1 disc. The disc does have a crack in it. But, let me tell you, I was at Goodwill Bins, or Outlets as it's called. And I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do to fix this right now, before we even move any further. So, here's the game. Here's the big old crack in the case you can see right there, right? And there's more cracks down here and whatnot. This was at the Goodwill Bins. I paid 50 cents for it. and it has no cracks. There's a little scuff, looks like, on the back here, but otherwise, tell me those don't look identical. So, we're going to transfer. Little open cart surgery, as John Riggs would call it. Take that out, and we take that out, get rid of the manuals, Emmanuel. Now, one thing that somebody's going to tell me is, but Jeremy, it has this, and this has this. You are correct. I'm going to transfer the inside from one to the next. So we'll take the disc out. Actually, to tell you the truth, oh no, that's got cracks in it too. So there you go, there's your sleeve out. There's your artwork out. Throw that down there. Got this. Take that out. Adios. That's out. Adios. We put this in. We put this in. Voila. And we click this back into this. Voila. We're on the right road, ladies and gentlemen. We do not need this insert, so adios. Next, we take apart this. Pull that out. We don't need these. Whoop. Don't need that. Take this with this. Take this, and we'll click it back into here. And voila. Just got to put my manual back in here, and we are beautiful condition. No cracks, no nothing. Look at that. For 50 cents, I got myself a dual pack. Definitely worth checking out Goodwill. Do not buy CDs from Goodwill. Go to the bins or the outlets, whatever it's called. That's where you want to go to find this stuff at, because if you go to Goodwill itself, they're going to charge you more money. It won't be 50 cents or whatever it costs. I think 50 or 59 cents for that. All I wanted was the case, and look at that. I got myself a beautiful case now. Moving on to our next game, another big thick one. We have Wild Arms 2. And this one, actually, I thought it was weird. It didn't say it on the front, but it did say it on the back that it's a 2-disc set. So there's your disc, there's your manual, and there's your second disc. So disc 2, disc 1. Excellent shape outside of, again, that front part right there has some scuffs. I did not see another dual pack while I was there, otherwise I would have picked it up. From there, we picked up Duke Nukem Land of the Babes.
Not a baby, I'm a man.
Good old Duke Nukem. One man, one mission, a million babes. Oh, and good old GameStop put a sticker on the disc. Freaking GameStop once again. Anyways, there's that. Next one we picked up was Swagman. Never heard of Swagman. It just says, sweet dreams. Unruly twins, Zach and Hannah, are living a nightmare, and it's up to you to save them. 16 graphically intense 3D settings, 6 massive levels of adventures, battle tons of nightmarish enemies and bosses. And this is by Core Design again. Remember Core Design. This one, I'm sure, goes without any emphasis. This is Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. I only have on the PlayStation 1 Resident Evil, I think it's Resident Evil, and I think it's the small case. I had the big box. You guys remember those? I had the big box when I was young, but don't remember. Anyways, Nemesis, and just so those that are questioning, you can see right here, Nemesis has the demo disc and the main disc. Includes on the demo disc Dino Crisis. Next we picked up Mortal Kombat Trilogy. I had this. I remember playing the daylights out of this. I think I actually might have even had the Greatest Hits edition. And I just realized this needs a cover, because look, one of these is missing. But that's okay. I have tons of CD cases. Tons. Easy fix. Next we have Spawn, the Eternal. I think it is, right? Yes, the Eternal. I heard this was actually a pretty fun game, or a pretty decent game on the PlayStation, I think it was. AVGN did it. I think that was this game. that he said was actually a really good game. Next one we picked up is Doom, and this Doom is different, apparently. This is custom PlayStation edition. I didn't know there was a custom PlayStation edition, but I can see a couple things that's kind of cool in here. Number one, it was has a receipt in here from when somebody bought it for $15, which is what stupid sticker is on the disc again. But it was bought in Merritt Island at Walden Software Merritt Square in Merritt Island. A lot of Merritts. Anyways, over 50 levels, 2-player deathmatch, competitive modes with link cable. Interesting. And our last one, which again, I need to find a good case for it because this one was all trashed out as well. But for the price, I can't complain. I got Fade to Black. This is the sequel to the flashback, The Quest for Identity. And 50 years ago, you thought you had them beat, but don't be fooled. So this one has nothing stated on here as far as number of discs, but there's a disc. There's your registration card on this one. In the front, we have the manual, and there's no spot for another, because like if you look at this, you can see, you'd think, oh, there's a spot, but it says PlayStation there, so it's not to hold a disc. So because of that, and there's no spot there, it would only be one disc. But I don't understand when developers did this. I mean, that's a lot of extra plastic and packaging and material for a one disc game. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a ton of fun at the toy convention. Kristen did a killer job of finding me some really cool things. I found this guy, made a good relationship. Can't wait to go check your store out, your flea market booth, all that fun stuff, those 3 different locations. Maybe see if they're not super far from each other, make a day out of it. And anyways, I'll see you guys right here next time on Jeremy Rewinds.
Access granted.